everyone and welcome to my channel. If you're new, my name is Rachel Amma and today I am here with some summer inspired Buddha bowls. The weather in London in the UK has been amazing and all I've been eating is kind of healthy salads. I've shared them on my Instagram, so if you have me on that you've seen them, but I haven't shared many on YouTube. So today I wanted to share them with you guys. They're very delicious and summery and light and healthy. So the basis of these 3 different recipes are 3 different homemade pestos that you can use to incorporate into some delicious salad bowls. So I really hope you guys enjoy these recipes. Let's get straight into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is roast up this garlic. So I'm just going to chop off the top and peel off the layers. And then I've got 4 sweet red peppers which I'm going to roast to make my red pepper pesto. So I'm going to put these in the oven. I want to get the garlic to caramelize and cook, and I want to get those roasted peppers nice and dark on the outside. Not burnt, but just cooked. So for my red pepper pesto, I wanted to use roasted almonds. So I've got about 1/4 cup of roasted almonds, and I'm just going to toast them. It only takes a couple minutes. If you do it for too long, they do burn really quickly. So you want to keep an eye on it. You want to keep tossing it and just make sure that they don't burn, but get a nice little toast on the outside. So once I've toasted them, I'm just going to put them in my blender so I can blend them down to get them nice and fine for when it goes into my pesto. And here is the roasted almonds. So now I've got my red peppers and my garlic straight out the oven. Everything has cooked and slightly caramelized. And I just want to show you the roasted garlic, all sweet and yummy and delicious rather than being bitter. So now I'm just going to get my red peppers, slice them open, get the seeds out because I don't want those. And then I'm also going to peel the skins off. I find it really easy to take the skins off. Some people do put them in bags first to loosen them up, but I never really have a problem. And it's just a bit wasteful if they come off so easily. So I'm going to add all my red peppers to a blender. And then I'm going to add some fresh basil, and I'm going to add about 4 or 5 cloves of roasted garlic. Blend it together. I don't want it to get too fine, but I do want to get a bit of blending going on. And then here we have it. So then I'm going to add only about half of my roasted almonds, and then I'm going to use a really high quality extra virgin olive oil. If you are using olive oil for pestos, it is really important to get a really good high quality one that actually has some nutrient value and tastes like olives. So then I'm going to add some black pepper, some Himalayan salt, and some nutritional yeast. You could say that the nutritional yeast is my Parmesan replacement. Super tasty, super tasty. So this is the final red pesto. It is so delicious. I absolutely love it. Super easy to make and so versatile. So an easy way to eat them is to infuse them with some cooked chickpeas to make a salad. So very simple. I'm just going to mix it in with the chickpeas and let it marinate and soak together. And then we have a really easy red pepper chickpea salad. So to make my bowl, I decided to grill some aubergines. I am in love with the texture of grilled aubergines with a bit of pink salt and a bit of olive oil. It's so simple, but the texture and the taste is, it's lovely. Also, eggplant if you're in America, aubergine if you're in the UK. So I'm just going to use some lettuce, some rocket, some alfalfa sprouts, some fresh coriander from the garden, some fresh cucumber, some sweet cherry tomatoes, and then my grilled aubergine, which tastes so good. It looks a bit weird, but honestly it tastes so good. Then I am adding my red pepper chickpeas and some lime. You can also add your own dressing here, but I am personally in love with using like lemon or lime as a dressing. Add some more coriander and delicious. So what I absolutely love about this red pesto is it is so versatile. I love it with linguine. You can even mix up the chickpeas and the pesto into a paste and use it as like a sandwich filler on bread. It's so tasty. And something like this, you can make a big batch at the start of the week and mix it up for the next few days, whether you want it in a salad, in a sandwich, as a pasta sauce. It's just so versatile and so tasty. You can also add something like white wine vinegar if you want to keep it for a longer amount of time. time, which is completely up to you. Also, if you love the taste of vinegar, it adds a nice kick. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that recipe. Let's get straight on to the next one. So to make my pesto, my blender wasn't working properly, so I just had to hand make it this time. I had some pine nuts, which I'm just gonna mash down. A handful of basil straight from the garden, squeezing in lots and lots of fresh lemon juice. I would use the lemon zest, but I don't have an organic lemon that's unwaxed. Then I added some black pepper, some pink salt, and lots of nutritional yeast, again as my parmesan replacement. And I'm just mashing it together. Obviously this would be a lot quicker in a blender, but I'm making do with what I've got. And this was quite a fun workout, to be completely honest. Then I am adding my extra virgin, super high quality olive oil, which tastes amazing, mixing it together. And then I personally love lime in my basil pestos. I just love it. I'm obsessed with it. Mix and mix and mix, and there you have a really easy basil pesto. So now to go with the salad bowl, I'm gonna roast some new potatoes. So I've got some olive oil, black pepper, garlic salt, and I just wanted to use loads of my fresh rosemary from the garden. I love rosemary, but you could go with whatever herbs you feel like. Oregano, thyme, mint, whatever you feel like. And then I'm just gonna make some quinoa. So I'm gonna add some water and some quinoa that I rinsed earlier. And I'm just gonna cook this up. And I'm also gonna use some broccoli. So I'm gonna slice up my broccoli into small pieces, and I'm just gonna very lightly steam them. I don't want them super soft and overcooked. I just want them gently cooked with a tiny crunch, tiny. Then I'm gonna make my little bowls. So I've got some cooked green lentils, my cooked quinoa, then I'm gonna add in my fresh basil pesto. Mix it all together, and then finally add my cooked broccoli. And this makes a really simple, nice, tasty quinoa lentil salad, high in protein and super flavoursome. So to make my bowl, I'm going to continue with the foundations of my salad. So I've got some lettuce, some rocket, some alfalfa sprouts, and my quinoa, lentil, basil salad. I'm adding my new potatoes straight out the oven, some fresh cucumber, my alfalfa sprouts, my fresh cherry tomatoes, avocado, of course, and then I'm going to sprinkle some coriander on top, as well as some lime, salt and pepper, or lemon, or your favorite dressing, and that's my salad bowl. Basil pesto is such a staple. I love it, especially because we're growing basil in the garden. Our basil is phenomenal. It is so tasty, so refreshing. It definitely spices things up when you add them to different legumes and different vegetables. Such a staple. So I really hope you guys enjoyed that recipe. Let's get on to the next one. So for this one, I'm gonna make a kale pesto. So I've got my garlic, my roasted garlic from earlier. I'm adding my walnuts and adding loads of fresh kale. Then I'm gonna squeeze in lots and lots of fresh lemon. And I'm also gonna throw in some basil as well. Then I'm gonna blend this up in the blender. And then here we have the kale mixture. I'm going in with some more lemon again. This just really helps break down the kale. Then I'm adding some black pepper, some pink salt, and again, my high quality olive oil, and I'm just gonna mix it together to make my kale pesto. And of course, the nutritional yeast. Can't forget the nutritional yeast. And voila, there she is. So for this, I'm also gonna cut up some cucumbers to make my kale salad pesto. So I'm going in with some cannellini beans. Cannellini beans can be quite soft, which is why I wanted to add some cucumber to add a bit of crunch. And I'm adding my kale pesto with the cucumber, and I'm just gonna mix it together to give myself a bit of a kale, beany, cucumbery salad. And sometimes I mash that into a paste. But anyway, again with the basics, I'm going in with a fresh salad, rocket, alfalfa, coriander, kale beans, some fresh cherry tomatoes, my cucumber, some gluten-free pita bread, a little bit of hummus, and some avocado. And then that is my final salad bowl. Oh, and can't forget the lime. And there she is. So with the kale pesto, it's really important for me to get some dark leafy greens into my diet, and this is a really fun way to do it, especially because the kale and the lemon and the garlic kind of infuse together. It softens out the kale and it makes a really tasty pesto, and you're gonna get some B vitamins and you're gonna get some iron, and you can be so versatile with it. I love to mash the cannellini beans or the butter beans with the kale pesto and make like a sandwich topping. So imagine like some rye bread, put on the mash on top, put some grilled aubergines, maybe some alfalfa, sprinkle some lemon, maybe some avocado, tomato. It's absolutely delicious. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed these recipes. If you do make them, don't forget to let me know. Tag me on Instagram, shout me in the comments if you make similar recipes. I love hearing from you guys. These are just some of the recipes that I love to make, especially in the summer months when it is too hot for like stews and curries. A nice salad with some nice fresh herbs is just perfect. So I really hope you guys enjoyed these recipes. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for new videos every single week, and please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Every like helps, and I really hope you did like it, so please give it a thumbs up. And comment down below and let's have a conversation. I'll see you guys next week. Bye! Find your romance.